Whoa. The Pro 4 is finally here. Hi guys, I'm Nick Bester. I'm a running coach and 220 marathoner, and today's video is all about the Adidas Adizero Adios Pro 4 that we've all been waiting for. Do you know what? I put a little teaser up on my Instagram about the shoe. It literally arrived yesterday and my Instagram DMs absolutely erupted. So I thought, you know what? It wouldn't be fair. Let me share the taster that I've had with the shoe so far. I haven't run in it just yet. But today I'll talk about my initial thoughts on the shoe and I'll compare it to the Pro Evo as well as the Pro 3, and we'll see what the specs are like, and you can decide for yourself whether you think it's an incredible shoe and a game changer going forward. So my initial thoughts when I took it out the box was it actually looks quite a bit like the Pro Evo to me, from the point of view that Adidas have got their massive 3 signature stripes over there. As you can see, this is the stripes on the Pro Evo versus the stripes on the Pro 3. Obviously don't go all the way down to the bottom. Another interesting finding for me was that it just felt lighter than the Pro 3, and we'll see if that's correct when we get into the weight in a bit. The upper material a lot smoother and lighter than the Pro 3. And then if we look at the bottom of the shoe, we can see that continental tire grip section over here by the big toe. And this is probably all about maximizing the weight efficiency. So they want to make shoes as light as possible. And I feel like if they had to put this continental grip throughout the whole shoe, it might make it a little bit heavier. Really impressed when I took it out the box, I must say. Okay, so let's get into a bit of a comparison of the Pro 3 versus the newly dropped Pro 4 versus the Pro Evo. Okay, so let's start with the Pro 3. So Pro 3, weight-wise, 238 grams. Then we move on to the Pro 4. Now the shoe's gotten lighter. This is 200 grams. Remember, these are all in men's size UK 8. So it's an epic 38 grams lighter than the previous version, the Pro 3. And then we get onto the Pro Evo. This weighs 138 grams. So let's take a quick look into the stack out and the drop versus the other two shoes. So the Pro 4 and the Pro 3 and the Pro Evo all have the exact same. The stack height is 39 millimeters. Remember, the legal limit is 40 millimeters. And the drop in these shoes is 6 millimeters. Okay, now onto the pricing points of the shoes. So let's start with the Pro 3, and this is gonna surprise you over here. So the Pro 3 currently retails at £220 on the Adidas website. The freshly dropped Pro 4, the recommended retailing price is £220. So exactly the same as the Pro 3, which I found very interesting. And then the Pro Evo, well, if you're lucky enough to get your hands on a pair, this is currently retailing for £450 on the Adidas website. So let's discuss the shoe in a little bit more detail. Remember, this is the Adizero range. So this is the Adidas racing shoe. So recommended for distances all the way up to pretty much marathon. I think going forward, I'm most likely going to race 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons and marathons in the shoe. It's got 2 layers of Like Strike Pro foam for cushioned and explosive movement. The energy rods are 2.0, which support your foot and propel you forward. And then always a key feature of Adidas shoes is that it's got that continental rubber outsole that just gives you really good tractions in wet and dry conditions. I think one really key difference to note between the Pro 4 and the Pro Evo is that in wet conditions, the Pro 4 would be much more suited. The Pro Evo's, if you look here, it's really not suited for wet conditions. Now there's quite a bit of innovation in the shoe. If we look at the upper, it's got this brand new light lock material, which is stretchy, lightweight, and almost feels silky smooth in a way. The one-way stretch material is there to really wrap around your foot and sort of mold to your foot shape for a nice snug fit. Let's have a look here at the Light Strike Pro compound. So this has been upgraded from the predecessor, the Pro 3, and it's proven to give you even more energy return than even before. You've just got to absolutely love the way shoes are going these days. It is also lighter and softer underfoot. Now I know after chatting to a couple of people on the Adidas design team is that the Pro Evo provided great inspiration and lots of bits and pieces were taken on this when creating the Pro 4. So it's got new rocking plate geometry to improve overall economy, which translates into smooth forefoot transition off the front toe. And then yet another update with the shoe is this light grey outer sole compound. Now this gives you grip as well as it is durable and is lighter than what was on the Pro 3 before. And a really nice finishing touch by Adidas, which I had to have a play around in order to find, was at the back of the outer sole it says, "This too shall pass." Pretty much reminding you that pain is temporary, but those PBs and results will last forever. And then size wise, I would say it's true to size. So in all my Adidas range, I've gone half a size bigger than any other shoe brand on the market. Now on to one of the questions I get asked the most: when is it going to be available? That I 100% don't know yet, but I know a few of the elites and sub-elites are running Berlin Marathon in the shoe. I think A limited stock will become available after Berlin, very limited. And then I think more stock will become available in December. And then I think in January, it'll be the official launch and it'll be all systems go, go, go. Good things come to those who wait. All in all, I think this is going to be a real hit. I'm seriously impressed with it. And I think what blows my mind initially the most is that there's so much more new technology. It's lighter, seems faster than the Pro 3. I'll put that to the test. But at the same time, the pricing point, the recommended retail pricing point is the same as the Pro 3. So I think Adidas have got a lot right with this one. And yeah, I'm excited to race and it's really given me some good motivation. So once I've done a few races in this, I'll be sure to report back. I'm still undecided on whether I'm going to race Berlin in the Pro 4s or the Pro Evos. I've got a couple of days to decide, but hopefully you love the shoe for yourself and we'll touch base and catch up on it soon. Boom, shakalaka, let's fly.